really didn't avoid it, but I really something. So if you the opportunity to ask what you love. Right, so let me preface my argument by saying to you on here that it is not, and absolutely not, our wish to curtail the movement of anybody, any person within this parish. Or what we want to see are persons going about their business lawfully, doing what they like doing, but they are peaceful and orderly manner. So a curfew is a tool that affords us some special privileges in areas where we find we have an upsurge of violence in a particular space. And I'll just try to put something in the context. So since we are talking about quorum, let me just put something in the context. So in 2024, right, we saw on August 20th shooting incident of a man named Javon Powell in Port. On Saturday, September 28th, we saw the murder of Bowen Brown in Port. On Sunday, October 5th, we saw the murder of Christopher Manning in Port. On Monday, November 11th, 2024, we saw the murder of, well, I think it was a double murder at that time. No, murder along Clarkstone Road, a man named Stephen Smiker. And on Tuesday, December 3, 2024, we saw a double murder along Forest Street. So, with all those incidents that we saw last year, we thought it was imperative, since all these incidents based on our analysis and our intelligence were connected in some way or the other, and we believe that other persons would have been affected. So the curfew was applied for, and our Honorable Minister obliged us and granted the curfew last year. And that gave us the opportunity to police the space in a more meaningful way. And I'll say that right after the curfew was imposed, for that period between December and March of 2025, there was absolutely no crime in the Port space. Not one murder or shooting occurred during that time. And so we made the reassessment of what was happening in Port, and in collaboration with the stakeholders, the business community, and other community members, we opted to relieve the area of the curfew strategy. And that was going on and Port was enjoying themselves down here. And so this year in 2025 now, we saw, fast forward, we saw now on Thursday, July 10th, we had a murder in Hammond, and Wednesday, we had a shooting, but at the 20th of the 8th, we had a shooting in there. On the general election night, we had a murder down there, and the week after, we found another body that we know was related to the incident that happened on the election night. And so we decided that based on this and the intelligence that we have at hand, that we need to have some special measures placed within that space. And so we have done that. And since that, again, the imposition of those curfews and our policing activities, we have seen no major crime. Again, we decided that we're going to relax the curfew to allow persons to manage and go about their business freely. And no but longer that the curfew was lifted in St. Toulis, there was another murder at the river. If you look at that murder in St. Toulis in isolation, to the untrained eyes, it may seem like an isolated murder. But to us, with the requisite skills and the intelligence that we have and the information that we're working with, we know that this has the implication, the spillover also into the greater porous area. And so we have also opted to co-opt St. Toulis in our area of operation. So I end where I started first by saying that it is not our intention, it is not what we want to do in terms of curtailing people and their movement within a particular space. But at times it becomes necessary to do just that. So it comes down to two things, ladies and gentlemen. It comes down to two things, and two things and we have to decide how we want to move it forward. So it has to do with either lives or livelihood. That is on that point.